Hello and welcome to AI hallucinations cost companies millions. AI hallucinations aren't theoretical, they're already costing companies millions. Now, AI hallucinations, when confidence masks error. Well, what is AI hallucination? An AI hallucination is when a system produces information that sounds accurate but isn't. It sounds right, looks professional, but is false. Now, AI doesn't verify the truth. AI predicts language and outcomes. It doesn't verify the truth unless you design it to. It predicts patterns, it doesn't fact check, and it does need human oversight or control. For example, have you ever used ChatGPT and took everything for granted, no double checking, just believed what it said? Here we have a business example called Zillow. For you Those of you who don't know what Zillow is, it is a website that rents, sells, buys homes and apartments. They put them up for sale and they show the market value and so on for plots of land and houses and apartments and so on. And Zillow built an AI-driven home pricing system called Zestimate. And in 2018, they escalated it from a passive estimation tool to an active trading system via Zillow offers. This is where Zillow bought and sold homes based on its own predictions. By 2021, Zillow had overpaid for thousands of homes and they couldn't resell them at the predicted prices. The loss was over $500 million. Zillow shut down Zillow offers and laid off 25% of its staff. The same model that estimated the prices was suddenly making real financial bets. Now, what went wrong? The AI itself did not adapt to the real world fast enough. It couldn't adapt to the real world markets that were moving much faster and went in ways that it did not predict. The failure wasn't AI alone. It was trusting predictions without strong validation or human review. Now, AI risk awareness could have prevented this by recognizing that Zestimate was meant to help estimate prices and not to automatically make buying decisions. A safer approach would have shown how uncertain the predictions were, tested the system during unstable market conditions, paused buying when the model started making large mistakes. By applying the AI ethics pillars, fairness, transparency, accountability, privacy, and safety, Zillow would have been encouraged to clearly communicate uncertainty, assign responsibility for decisions, and prioritize harm prevention over aggressive growth. And most importantly, it would have reminded decision makers that confident sounding AI outputs are not always correct and should not be trusted with high risk, irreversible financial decisions. AI wasn't the problem, it was just blindly trusting it. Here we have another example. This is a legal example. It's the Mata v. Avianca, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. If not, my apologies. Now, those of you who don't know what happened, the attorneys relied on an AI system to help with their legal research. But the AI, it invented court cases that sounded real, it looked real, but they didn't exist. These court cases never happened. The lawyers then submitted these fake citations to a federal judge without verifying them. Once the error was discovered, the judge sanctioned the attorneys, highlighting the real-world risks of trusting AI outputs without human review. So what happened was these lawyers had a case, and they went onto an AI system such as ChatGPT, for example, and then they put in the information and the AI created these cases that they submitted. They didn't double check. And what happened? The lawyers were sanctioned by the federal judge for submitting fake court citations generated by AI without checking them. They were required to pay a fine, cover the cost of the opposing side's legal costs, and formally admitting their mistake in court. This case seriously damaged their professional credibility and became a widely cited warning about blindly trusting AI in high stakes work. But AI wasn't the real problem, it was blind trust. In both cases, the AI didn't fail quietly. Humans trusted it without safeguards. They didn't double check, they didn't review everything, it was just blindly taken as is. And this can happen to small businesses. Marketing claims, financial forecasts, legal and HR documents, customer communications, such as the chatbots. Small businesses face the same risks, but with less room for error. Now, how to reduce these risks? AI hallucinations are manageable when systems are designed responsibly. As in, for example, humans in the loop review, verified data, restricted AI uses, and clear accountability. And Alethea Systems positioning. Now, we here, we exist to help organizations use AI responsibly so confident sounding mistakes don't become costly failures. And as always, for every problem there is a solution. Thank you very much and have a nice day.